People keep telling me that video is better than a long written article, so I thought that this would be a good time to try it. It's certainly an anxious time on too many levels to count. As architects working in the commercial real estate and small business environment, we're directly impacted by the distress and even disappointment of our clients. The current tendency towards doom and gloom, produced by weeks without sales, without valued staff, with continuing expenses, not to mention concerns about the health of loved ones, it's only made worse by ever-present media predictions that are understood to be at least partially true. It takes a colossal effort to detach and reevaluate, but that's precisely what I think must be done. The Atlantic has an article circulating all over Google entitled, "The Pandemic Will Change American Retail Forever." I don't think anyone would argue that point. It's pretty clear. There's a subtitle, though, that says, "The big will get bigger as mom and pops perish and shopping goes virtual." That must trouble any but well-funded and technically savvy organizations. How does any retailer perform in the face of such a dire forecast? To be fair, it should be mentioned that the article continues by tempering the long-term outlook with the idea that eventually cities will become interesting again. Cities are referenced. I think this is where the Atlantic has something worthwhile to offer in that a cycle is identified, one that's instructive and probably worth a closer look. It doesn't take a long career in commercial architecture and design to understand that design trends go in cycles. Cycles are everywhere. In fact, the history of architecture and a whole lot more is a history of cycles and subcycles. I would suggest that knowing about these, becoming acutely aware of the current business cycle, offers even the smallest independent business a way to carve a lasting place in their particular market. Of course, our motives are selfish, but not completely so. Most of the work coming into this office starts at the behest of a small or not so small business organization. If these people succeed, we succeed. Architecture as a profession is flexible. In lean times, many move into new specialties. We choose to use our flexibility in a way that continues to support commercial organizations and small businesses because they're resourceful, innovative, and most of all, we think they're important. Over the next few insights, we'll consider prominent retail market conditions and the related design strategies active before, after, and even way after COVID-19. So please stay tuned. Also, I'll put a link to the article I referenced at the end of this post. Thanks for watching.